Peace, kings and queens, guys and goddesses. I told y'all next time I was coming presentable, and I meant just that. Because this is really a whole look. I look so adorbs. That's what Nadia told me earlier. And Noah was like, Mommy, you look like a queen. My kids, you know me up. I love it so much. But, nah, for real. Stop. Because here I go. My shenanigans. Seriously. Speaking of my children, as a parent, I always want to do what's best for my children, which is why I have specific boundaries for them. But when it comes to co-parenting, I was blurring the line between control and boundaries. I was doing it, I'll admit it. What's done is done. And yes, I expect my boundaries to be respected, but I was also trying to turn my co-parents into me. In other words, I was expecting my expectations, I like that, of what a parent should look like was overpowering the parents that they are. And I'm not implying that, you know, they are bad parents. I'm actually really glad to say that they are not. But I am aware that it was wrong of me to attempt to change them. This was adding unnecessary stress to the situations myself and making it harder for everyone when in all actuality it really didn't have to be. This is me taking accountability. As a co-parent, I have to do better with communicating. This is true. Because it's really that my children fathers won't respect what I'm saying. It's most of the time I don't feel I should have to say anything, and that's pretty unfair also. I wasn't considering who I had children with, and that matters. And again, I'm not saying that I'm not talking down on them. I'm not talking down at all. I'm simply pointing out the fact that they don't think like me. They didn't think like me prior to having children. And I had unrealistic expectations, expecting that to just change in a way. I'm really hoping y'all following me because I'm really trying to, make it make sense. Knowing everything I know, I understand we don't think alike. They don't see things the way I do, and I have to communicate when certain things transpire. It's literally the only way things will work. I also know that most of us weren't shown or taught healthy parenting. Shit, I wasn't shown or taught. I just always had a different perspective of, what parents should look like. And that's exactly what I'm exhibiting for my children, which is where my frustrations came in. Because I have these high expectations for myself as a parent also. And I don't know, I was just kind of like expecting them to have those high expectations or something like that. That makes sense, right? Hopefully. And I was blatantly ignoring the fact that their minds do not work like my own. And I have to communicate for them to be the best parents to our children. And please allow me to add, I did not, I repeat, I did not figure all this out on my own. Shout out to Nee. He be doing a damn thing. I promise y'all I love my fucking counselor. My counselor always provides me with a different perspective, or with different perspectives. And although I might not always see things from where he's coming from initially, when I'm reflecting, the additional perspectives really helped. Although my patience and communication has improved, I know and I understand that I have more to improve on. Come here, Boogie. Come here. Okay. Come here. Okay. Sorry about that. My youngest. And I really actually have amazing fathers for my children. And I couldn't be more grateful because they freaking love them wholeheartedly. And I love that for my children. Unconditional love is so necessary for children. Well, for everybody. But it starts in childhood. And they have that from me and them. That's great. Mommy. I'm even more grateful that they allow me to, you know, guide them in parenting. Because it could be a lot more difficult, and I'm grateful that it's way more simple. Because it's really not bad. And reflecting really helps with perspective shifts. And I know that I needed one for sure. Now that I got it, things really couldn't be fucking better. So we just gonna move like this moving forward. And it's great. And I'm grateful. And Isaiah and Eric, thank you so much for being the best fathers you possibly could be for our children. I really appreciate you guys. All right, I love y'all. You y'all. All right, peace. I'll see y'all next time.